Hey YouTube, how's it going today? Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I'm super excited to be here and to share this video that I found today for the stream. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I was able to work from home, which is my favorite part of the week for me. I love to stay at home and not have to go into the office. And so if you're working, I hope you all had a great day at work and you're just ready to do something you enjoy this evening. So, interesting story. I had a plan to read several Reddit stories about people's experiences in Amway tool scam companies. I had 3 different stories from 3 different companies, or 4, whatever. I was really excited for it. It was a great video plan. And then I copy and pasted the Reddit link into my browser. Then it said, the anti-MLM subreddit is private. And I was like, what? I was just looking at this yesterday. And then I texted my husband about it. And he said, yeah, a lot of big subreddits are going private because to protest something to do with Reddit. And I was like, crap. And so this was about an hour ago, and then I quickly found a Frazer Brooks video to react to instead of the Amway video. So my husband thinks that Reddit will be back tomorrow or the next day, and so I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on Thursday of this week instead of Wednesday, and so hopefully if I can access the Reddit posts, then we can do that Amway video on Thursday. And I was just getting myself set up, and I'm having technical difficulties with this video. It's not playing properly. And so I literally have a backup for my backup set up here. And I didn't even look at the site, but it's been on my list for a while. So who knows where this stream is going to go. Hopefully it's decent. I'm really sorry if it's a weird stream. Literally an hour ago, I was like, oops, I have to change my plan. Hi, Jenny. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Hi, Heather. Always make sure to watch when you are covering Frazer. Awesome. Thank you for being here, Lisa. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Lift Panic. Avery's here. Hi, Avery. Hi, Monica. Oh, Gary's here. Ove is here. Hi, Ove. Charlie's here. Hello, Charlie. I'll be working on my portfolio website and making dinner as I watch. Ooh, fun. Hi, Sam. Thank you for being here. Respectfully Sarcastic said something about that. She mentioned that they were on some sort of strike. Yeah, I did not know that. I'm glad that I checked. I started to get set up earlier than 10 minutes before, so I actually had time to be like, okay, what do I want to talk about instead? Hi, Melissa. Elaine is here. Hi, Elaine. And then Avery says, oh, technical difficulties. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have my backup for my backup that I didn't actually look at here. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you for 15 people watching me right now. That is super cool. I really appreciate this. Okay. We'll see how this goes. It might be a mess. Okay. So here's Frazer Brooks. If you've been on my channel for a little bit, you know about Frazer already, but he is a very well-known, famous MLM coach. So he was someone who was in MLM when he was quite a bit younger, left MLM completely, and now he coaches network marketers, MLMers, to try to find financial success in their business. This is on his YouTube page. It's a pretty recent video, 9 days ago. So yeah, I just really glad I quickly found a good video from Frazer, and this will be a quicker stream because it's only an 11-minute video, but that's okay. You've seen this guy before, Monica says. Nice. This guy is weird. He sure is. So I'm going to click play. Please tell me if you can't see the video or hear the video, and we'll do the backup to my backup. I'm ready to go.
Frazer Brooks here, and in this video I want to share with you the best side hustle to start in 2023. My name is Frazer Brooks, and I help people all over the world build their business using social media, build a brand, connect to the world, and I'm so excited in this video to be able to help you. So the word side hustle has kind of been a really big word over the last few years. People talk about it all different side hustles on TikTok, and there are YouTube channels dedicated to side hustles and people talking about making more money. But there are so many different options out there. How do you choose what side hustle to do? How do you get started? How do you go all in? And the reality is, with the recession,
that's a great question. There are so many options for side hustles right now. Not all of them legitimate, sure, but I did an Amazon publishing side hustle video, and someone was telling us that like they put a good amount of their self-published books on Amazon and made some money off of it. You can be a virtual assistant. You could be a nanny. Like I was a nanny, and I made reasonable like part-time income from babysitting. You could like start like a house cleaning business. You could start like a lawn care business. You could have an Etsy shop. You could sell things on a website. There are lots of different things you can do for side hustle income that does not have anything to do with MLM. And yes, making a reasonable, decent side hustle income is going to be challenging, but at least if you are starting your own lawn care business, you are not entering into a system that is set up for you to lose money and go into debt, unlike an MLM. So I would rather start cutting people's lawns than join an MLM, in my opinion. Those who can't do, coach, right, Melissa? He is so full of shit. How do people listen to this charlatan is beyond me. Another coach coaching coaches, how to coach coaches. As Danielle Ryan says, love Danielle. Her content has been brilliant lately. She's always so brilliant, but I love her focus on the business coaches aspect of it. The appendix says looks and sounds fine. I'm so happy about that because like 10 minutes ago, it was not fine. Yes, I would love to hear Danielle talk about all these MLM coaches because they do technically fall under the business coaching arena, right? He reminds me of ShamWow and Billy Mays and those infomercials. I've heard of ShamWow before, but I can't say I remember the infomercial exactly. Oh, you agree. Oh, good. Look at 19 people. Woohoo. That's awesome. Okay, 18, but still, I'm in the teens. That's cool. I wonder if it would blow their minds to find people who are not interested in any hustle at all. LOL. That's me not interested. Fair. Not everyone needs side hustle income. Right now, I'm lucky enough that I do not need extra income. But not everyone is in that position. But he's going to go into talk about how we're in a financial environment where more people cannot rely on just one source of income and are looking for other ways to alleviate financial stress.
And the prices of oil going up, prices of gas, goods, like all these different things going up. Hotels, man, they're crazy now. Flights are nuts, right? All these things going up. Having a side hustle is completely accepted and most likely advised by.
Side note. Anyone in Canada here? So Swoop Airlines is going to be defunct as of October of this year. And I'm really sad about it because that's one of two budget airlines in Canada. And the only other budget airline that is going to be a thing is Flair. And Flair has pretty limited flights. And so I'm sad that Swoop is no longer a thing because WestJet and Air Canada, the other two main ones, are like $6 million. I'm exaggerating, but they're so expensive. You will like $1,200 to go from like BC to like Ontario, or like $1,100, depending on when you book. But I was upset that Swoop is no longer a thing. Oh, you've seen ShamWow. Nice. Used to love those stupid infomercials. But he's right. Everything is so expensive now, food, gas, electricity, that more and more people are realizing they can no longer rely on their one source of income from their job. And more people are looking for other options. And it's really, as DC says, twisty when people in MLMs are taught to prey on that insecurity that people are experiencing to make it seem like this opportunity is going to help them alleviate some financial stress, when we know that someone entering any MLM, unless you're extremely lucky, unless you get in early, unless you have a huge ass following, it's not going to help you alleviate financial stress. like you said, there are more legitimate side hustles you can do for sure. MLM is not the end all be all, so many other things you can do. Exactly, Monica. Hotels and flights will be expensive because it's high season. Yes, unfortunately. OxyClean. What do you mean OxyClean? Is that like infomercials? There used to be OxyClean infomercials. Set it and forget it. Yes. So I'm talking so much and it's been like not even a minute. So I'll try to let it play for a few seconds.
By many people. The idea of a second income coming in gives you more security, gives you more strength, also builds your confidence as well, knowing that you're going to be able to survive past the next 2, 3, 4 months. All right. So in this video, I want to share with you what I came across and how it completely transformed my life. So in 1987, my dad woke up one day. My mum was pregnant with me. He'd got this big house, 5-bedroom house, but it was in need of dire repair. It was crazy. Leaning against the wall, the whole house would have fell down. And he made his way from his bedroom into the bathroom. And as he opened the bathroom door, one of the guys who was living in bedroom 2, who's now my godfather, weirdly, he basically said, get out, get out, get out, because he was sat on the toilet. My dad was like, whoa, no, I saw too much. He kind of did one of those reverse jobs. And he walked down the stairs to this 5-bedroom house where 14 strangers were living. And he went into the kitchen and he saw a newspaper advertisement on the kitchen table. And through anger and rage by being thrown out of his own bathroom when he had a baby that was on the way for 5 months, he saw this car that was advertised. It was an Aston Martin DB5, the James Bond car in 1987. And there was 3 words written above it: MLM, MLM, MLM. Now, my dad didn't know what MLM stood for. Maybe you don't. And he thought that MLM stood for Make Love Monthly. He rang the guy on the phone. The guy invited...
That's not true. Like, sure, maybe he had a rags to riches story when his parents were especially vulnerable, living in a house with lots of people they don't know. And he's already vulnerable, upset that he was like yelled at in his own home. And then he sees... if this is actually true, like take this all with a grain of salt. He sees an ad with a beautiful car that says MLM, MLM, MLM. And Ove's like, MLM is a word, right, Ove? MLM is 3 words, multi-level marketing, yes. And like his dad, who was very vulnerable, who was experiencing financial stress, picked that up and rang the guy up. And that's how he was recruited, if we take Frazer's story at surface level. So Frazer, this is not like motivating or inspiring. Your parents were about to be parents in a vulnerable situation, and they were lured in with a picture of a beautiful, pretty car, and then they called the person up, and then they were recruited. Like, that's not inspirational. Hi, Kirsten. Thank you for being here. He conveniently forgets the amount of money you'll need to spend. Exactly. You have to pay money to get a starter kit. You have to pay monthly fees. You have monthly personal volume requirements. And so chances are all of the expenses that you have to put in is going to eat away at your side hustle profit. Why wouldn't you just say, I'm going to be a babysitter? And then you actually get paid for your time. Maybe if you're a kid, you have to pay, your parents pay for like babysitting certification or something, right? And so I don't know how much that costs. But if you're like an adult, I didn't get babysitting certification to be a babysitter, right? And so like, why can't you just say, I'm going to be a babysitter. I'm going to babysit in my free time. And then you actually get compensated for your time. And assuming you get scheduled with babysitting shifts, you actually get paid. I am extremely rambly. I understand being in dire straits, but I don't think that was legal. That many people in that few rooms, right? But it was 1987. Do you think it was legal then? Like, was there less like tenant protection in 1987? And also, Frazer's a youngin'. He's 36 years old and is already like a famous MLM coach. I wonder, like, why did he get into MLM and out of MLM so quickly? Did he quickly realize that MLM income is not necessarily the most sustainable and saw that he could make more money as a coach? It's incredibly random. I completely agree with you, Melissa. Convenient, yes. Perfect point. Perfect point. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Mark, I was going to do a cool video today reading Reddit stories of people in Amway tool scam companies, but I couldn't access the anti-MLM Reddit, so that will probably be on Thursday if it's back up. I was really excited for a cool Amway video. Right, Melissa? Also, who doesn't knock before going into a closed bathroom door? It's like when kids are attracted to toys on TV and want their parents to buy it. Exactly. Hi, Heather. Hi, Todd. Hi, Julie. Thank you for being here. Yes, MLMs are evil. I completely agree. I actually let it play for longer than 30 seconds. Woo!
I invited him to go to an event, and I was in the room at the event in the womb of my mom. And my mom and dad were at this event. They saw people with all these amazing success stories and said, if they can do it, so can I. Now, you might already be thinking, oh, it's one of those things. But let's listen a little bit more, because that was in 1987. It was like, what, 36 years ago. So I was born a few months later, and I see my mom and dad hustling their arse off, building this network marketing thing, building this multi-level marketing, which we now know as network marketing. I thought, as I grew up, I saw the success. They started to build a bigger team. They started to sell more products in their network. And it was incredible, the life that they were able to be. They were in the newspaper for the success they had. They built multi-million-dollar homes. It was absolutely crazy. But when I was 18 years old, I was just...
So he grew up in MLM because his parents got in and they were lucky enough to be one of the people who made significant amounts of money. Like, womb inside my mother. He was in the room inside his mother's womb. So he was involved in network marketing before he was even born, because his parents joined before he was born. And then he grew up seeing their significant success with all their homes, all their cars, all their fancy vacations. So I've talked about this a million times. I could imagine how hard it is for someone to grow up with MLM parents and then say they were one of the few people who actually made a lot of money, then not going into MLM themselves because they're just surrounded by it. You are surrounded by MLM events and parties before you can even talk, when you're in the crucial development years of like 18 to 24, when you're trying to be an adult, but your brain is not fully developed and you may not still be reliant on your parents. And Carol's here. Hi, Carol. Thank you for being here. Sir, you were an infant. You do not remember anything from that period of time. Maybe he's remembering like when he was like a kid, like 7. I don't know. I don't remember when I started having memories, age 5 and up, maybe. Seems like everyone who joins an MLM is in a bad financial situation. Yes. Agreed. Funny how my parents didn't do the same thing at the same time. Whereas folks in Scamway, I don't know. I have heard him mention which company his father was in before, but I cannot remember. Babies don't remember that stuff. So let's see. Frazer, Brooks, MLM. Which one was he in? Because I knew this at some point. Let's see. Frazer, Brooks, LinkedIn. Usually it's on their LinkedIn. Yeah, I used to know this. It's always so hard to find. Yeah, of course, on his LinkedIn, it's not there. So I'm going to keep going. If anyone knows which MLM he was in or like finds a link, please tell us. Let us know. Yeah, how many parents didn't make it? Yeah, they were in such a privileged position and they were one of the lucky ones to actually be able to provide for their children through their MLM income. Citations. Where are your sources, sir? This guy, he was indoctrinated since birth, before birth, according to Frazer. Yeah, mine was like 5-ish, 5, 6-ish, I'd say. So yeah, so it's right before his, or like he's about to blow the candles out on during his 18th birthday.
About to blow the candles out of my 18th birthday cake. I love fruit cake, by the way. Fruit cake, marzipan, icing, amazing. I know it's a weird one, it's a controversial one, but I love it. I was just about to cut it, just about to blow the candles out.
What's your favorite cake? My favorite cake is red velvet cake and angel food cake. What's yours?
And my dad said to me, Frazer, come into the office. I've got something to share with you. So I follow my dad into the office. I'm super happy. I'm 18 years old. My dad's made millions of dollars from this network marketing thing. Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to get a Rolex. Like, I don't wish for much, but that would be cool. He sat me down. He gave me my first ever official network marketing presentation. I'd seen him do it for all the years. And I said to my dad, no, I'm not extroverted like you. Now, believe it or not, I am introverted. It might not seem it on camera here, but I am. So I said, it's not for me. I'm not as crazy as you. He said, okay. And over the years, I went to university, studied construction management, got my degree whilst he was traveling the world, living life on his terms, buying the houses, buying the cars, buying the clothes, going on the holidays, whilst I was dreaming of having a vision of working on a construction site, wearing my hard hat and my high-vis vest.
When he was 18, he blew out his candles, and his father was like, hey, come here, buddy, and then gave him an MLM pitch. So the moment that Frazer was legally able to be in the MLM, his father pitched him. In other videos we've seen, or I think we've seen on my channel, his dad asked him to join like 17 or 18 times, and then he eventually just said yes. Because, like, did he already say this? My brain is mush all of a sudden. Did he already say, like, yeah, he saw them like buying the houses and the cars and the vacations, and then he was experiencing FOMO, and he wanted to have that kind of life for himself as well. We know in MLM, you're supposed to sell the dream. You are supposed to showcase the beautiful items you're able to buy with your money, the big fancy cars. And they make the assumption that everyone in life wants that level of extravagance and that level of wealth. But for some people, the dream life may be like walking their dog every day, maybe going on vacation when they're able to, when they have the money to, maybe spending their weekends hanging out in the sun in their backyard. Not everyone aspires to have great wealth. And in MLM, if you don't aspire to be rich and wealthy, then I feel like your dream, they make it seem like your dream is not as valid as other people's. What was another thing? I've seen a Beachbody coach talk about how, 2 years until my daughter can be a Beachbody coach. And it's just so weird to me thinking that parents sign up their children as a member of their downline and wait until the moment they're 18 and then pitch them and get them signed up. In my opinion, it feels a little predatory. Okay. Okay. So Avery likes strawberry shortcake. Monica likes chocolate. Olive likes getting fruit tarts for their birthday. Lisa likes chocolate. Charlie likes cheesecake. Elaine said he's an alien. No one likes fruitcake. Yeah, all those people who suffered because his parents did that. Exactly. His parents had a life of wealth and extravagance, while people in their downline were losing money and struggling, and their relationships with their children suffered. His dad stopped him in the midst of blowing out candles on his birthday cake to give him an MLM presentation. Yeah, if that's true, that's extremely sad and predatory. But yeah, Melissa says, I call bullshit. Yeah, we always have to take these stories with a grain of salt. It could be exaggerated, or they could just be flat out lying. Oh, Gary said lemon with vanilla icing. Oh, said they like vanilla, strawberry, and cherry. Ooh, and birthday cake flavored ice cream. Yummy. And lemon too. Ooh, lots of various fruity flavors. Ooh, orange flavored cake. Sounds like we got munchies, right, Gary? Heather has a PhD in life. Yeah, thank you. I love your like witty one-liners you have, Mark. They're always funny. Black Forest gâteau. Is gâteau French for cake? I don't know what gâteau means. Don't diminish your degree, man. Don't diminish your hard work at college while you earn that degree and yet toss it aside for an MLM dude to scam people. Exactly. Like, even if you don't end up using your degree perfectly, you like still learn valuable life skills, and your degree still has value in the workplace, right? Gary says, I aspire to have a good day. Yes, not everyone wants to have a fancy, exciting life. Oh yes, Monica likes orange cake. Kirsten likes angel food and carrot cake. Julie likes devil's food chocolate. Ooh. That's funny that everyone what? I can't speak. It's funny that everyone has different opinions on the best cake. Did you do your bangs? What do you mean? Like, did I cut them? I just moved them aside because my hair is messy. So yeah, I didn't like cut them or get rid of them or anything. Is that what you meant, Gary? If his parents were so successful, then why is he coaching? Were you not successful? Good point.
Side note, I don't look very good with a hard hat on. So 4 years went by and I said, you know what, Dad, enough is enough. I've got the fear of missing out. I am going to do this network marketing thing. And I'm grateful that I did, because in a 5-year period, I was able to build an organization of over 300,000 customers. The 300,000 customers all had a benefit from the product, right? And this is one of the things that most people get wrong in network marketing. People think like, oh.
Do you think he was able to recruit 300,000 customers in 5 years because his dad was really, really wealthy and well-known in the MLM, and he had like a built-in legitimacy by being not just like in that team, but related to one of the top earners, I'm assuming, in the company? Hello, Miss Frizzle. How's it going? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. They say I despise this guy. Oh, I kind of like carrot cake. Carrot cake is good. And I don't really like banana bread. Oh, there are no customers. Yeah. What's his definition of customer? Is it someone who's outside of the MLM business structure, or is it just the people who cycle in and out of your downline purchasing their welcome kit and their personal volume requirements? How are you measuring customers? Is it like, if I'm in your downline for 1 year and I purchase my personal volume requirements once a month for the year, does that count as 12 different customers, right?
Oh, the people at the bottom of network marketing don't make money. So let me just discuss what network marketing is. Let's kind of just break it up into the 2 words. We've got network and we've got marketing. The first word, network, is all about building a network or an organization of people.
Oh, okay. DC's here. Hi, DC. So DC did a brilliant job today on a really tough topic for a stream, where Jesse Lee Ward made a really horrific social media post about like comparing the Holocaust to COVID-19, I think it was, and just like a brilliant introduction. So well done. So maybe don't go watch it. Like, read the trigger warnings first, of course, and like decide if you're in the right headspace to watch it. But definitely go and like go check out DC's page and consider watching that video. So well done. So great. So great. And then this comment here, if anyone needs a side hustle that is indicative of a systemic problem. We were talking about that earlier. Why can't we afford to live without multiple sources of income? We should be able to get minimum wage. We should be able to have minimum wage, work full time, and be able to provide for ourselves and our families. Yes, I completely agree.
Who promote a product, service, or offer. Some people promote an opportunity. That's it. You build a network of people. If it's just you promoting the product, then you're leveraging your time, right? Yourself. If there's 5 people, then you're leveraging the time of 5 people's effort. If there's 100 people in the organization, then you're leveraging the time of 100 people. The second part is marketing.
They say that's why you need to build a team in MLM, because if it's just you, then you can't really make as much of an income and you can't help as many people. But if you have 5 people underneath you who are also signing people up underneath them, then you're able to reach more people with the opportunity. That's not why you want them to recruit. You want them to recruit because you, as their upline, you're going to make money off of every single little thing they purchase, and it just helps you financially. And it doesn't matter if the people beneath you are actually making significant income or not. And MLM, you should be like, MLM is a system in which people make money through selling the product to customers and recruiting others who also sell the products and recruit others to do the same. That's the definition. But we know, like, they use network marketing as like the literal definition. Network marketing. You are marketing to your network. You are selling a product, a service, or an opportunity to your network. But then, like someone said earlier, he's not talking about how much money goes into these network marketing businesses and how you will only make You will make money, significant income, only if you have a massive team underneath you that's recruiting and selling products. And hey, Tanya, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Marketing. Well, this is where you need to market a product. So you build a team, an organization, your network, and then you help them market the product, the service, the offer, the opportunity. You can do that by running ads. You can do that by creating content. You can do that by reaching out to people in Facebook groups. You can do that by contacting your friends, your family. There are so many different ways. And in 2023, with social media and AI, it makes it faster and easier and better for us to be able to leverage vehicles that are already racing to success. But here's the issue, right? With everything.
He said for us to find success, we can reach out on social media, we can talk to our friends and family. I don't want to put any expectations on my friends and family other than being my friend or my family member. It's not my spouse's job to blindly support me in a network marketing company if he can see that I'm losing money or he can see that my mental health is negatively impacted. It's not my job to place unrealistic expectations on my family and friends. We need to understand that our family and friends, if it's an equal, respectful, caring relationship, they just want what's best for us and they want us to be happy and healthy. And other than that, they don't need to do anything. We should not be placing any expectations on them other than them wanting us to be happy and healthy. What do you think? Is that a weird thing to say?
That looks great and everything that is great, there are always things that maybe you think aren't great or maybe don't look great. For example, only the people at the top make all the money. Well, let's just handle that one for a minute. Isn't that the case?
Interesting, Kirsten. Interesting. Ooh, yeah. So maybe he's fibbing a little bit. Thank you for that. Feeling all the emotions from earlier. Happy to be in a safe chat to hang out. Hi, everyone. Aw. I'm glad you're here, DC. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yay. Thanks, Mark. I always appreciate it. Whenever I have a good amount of people in the chat, Mark, you're always like, good job. You have 15 people. You have 19. And you're always so supportive with the number of people when it grows. So thank you, Mark. That's so nice. Hello, Sina. Thank you for being here. Sina, I always love your username, Potato Supreme. That's so funny.
With everything. Think about golf. Isn't it the best performers make all the money? Yes. Look at football. American friends call it soccer. Only the top 0.1% of people who play football actually make money, right? Let's think about your job. You might have a job and you might be getting £20,000, £30,000 or dollars every single year, and you're happy about that. But only the person at the top makes all the money. Now, you're happy with your amount. But here's the thing. Network marketing is not just a side hustle income, but it's also a side.
Sir, that is quite possibly the number one fastest way to get kicked out of Facebook groups, right? And to alienate your friends and family, right? To hurt your relationships with your spouse and your mom. So he's saying, people say in MLM, only people at the top make money, but that's the same everywhere. Everywhere is like that. Well, no, sir, that's not true. In my job, the person at the top of my organizational chart does not make $1 million and I make zero. The person at the top makes a pretty solid salary, probably. I wouldn't even know, but in Canadian dollars, they're probably quite wealthy, right? But I make an income where I am investing, I'm putting aside money for retirement, I'm saving, and because I'm living below my means, I'm saving a lot of money and I'm setting myself and my husband up for a very secure financial future. And I am probably near the bottom of my organizational chart, right? And so it doesn't make any sense in the corporate area because yes, the vice president, the CEO of a company is going to make more money, but the person at the very bottom of the organizational chart still has a guaranteed income, sir. And yes, you can make the argument that a tiny, tiny portion of hockey players who try to play professionally are going to end up in the NHL and have an actual sustainable career. However, 10-year-old boys who are elite hockey players are not being told that it's so easy to be in the NHL and that they're going to make it no problem and they're going to have such an easy time and get rich. No, if you're a 10-year-old elite hockey player, you're going to be told, hey, it's really hard to get into the NHL. You're going to have to devote your entire life to this. Only a tiny portion of people actually make it. In MLM, you get lied to and you get deceived into thinking that if you join, you're going to be rich. And that's not true. Sorry, I'm going to get off my soapbox.
Hustle growth experience. Most people don't think about this. Network marketing, when you want to look at it, you look at it as, I want to join it to make money. But the reason you stay is for the people you meet and the person you become. I believe it was Jay-Z said, your net worth is linked to your network. Well, here's the thing. How are you building your network right now? Because it's in the name network marketing. If you want to be able to grow your net worth and become financially free, then you need to be building a network. Why not do it in network marketing when it's called network marketing anyway?
So we want to be financially free. We need to build a network. So why not do it in network marketing? Because it's in the name. We need a network to be financially free. So we should build a network in network marketing. It's not like you can become financially stable by developing your resume, taking different kinds of employment experiences, participating in professional development experiences when you have the opportunity to, and develop a really interesting, diverse resume. Why do we need to build our network in a scam, sir? Why? It's not my responsibility to save people. Help when I can, yes, but save them in the way the MLM wants? No, it's not my responsibility. Exactly. Because they will often have the story of my spouse supported me till I retired them, and that is very predatory. Exactly. Completely agree. Glad to see you have cooled off, Heather C. Oh, do you mean from my last stream? Because I was suddenly dying of heat. Is that what you mean? Thank you, Elaine.
So let's go into the future. Let's go 3, 4.
Oh, yes, I see your other comment, Elaine. I had to turn on my central AC today. 80 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius today, but we had a little rain, so I'm happy. That's hot for June, at least where I am. That's really hot. I would not be happy with that. We do not have AC, but I do have my little fan running beside me, but I'm happy you turned on your AC.
Or 5 years down the line, imagine this. You decide, nah, network marketing is one of those pyramid things. Network marketing is one of those things where the people at the top make all the money, blah, 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 blah. And you decide to keep searching for that side hustle. You start selling things on Amazon because you saw a Facebook ad about it and you realized, wow, that was a load of rubbish, and you lose a load of money. Then you're on TikTok and you listen to someone who's never actually built a real business before talk about how you can start a side business. So you give it a go. And again, you lose loads of money. And you get more and more frustrated the longer you think about having a side hustle, and the longer you don't actually do it, or the longer you don't get success in it, the more frustrated you get. And when the frustration comes in, life gets a little bit interesting, not in the way that you would like it to be interesting in. But let's think about if you decided
Amazon, selling stuff on Amazon. We learned about this on my channel, fulfillment by Amazon, Amazon publishing. The issue I have with the business coaching is that they say, just join my business coaching program and you're going to be a millionaire and have financial freedom. It should say, join my business coaching community, work really hard, devote lots of time and energy to it, and you may or may not make a livable income through it. And selling stuff on Amazon is not a system that is set up for a tiny portion of people to make loads of money and everyone else to fail. It is not easy to make lots of money with fulfillment by Amazon, but it is possible. It is possible for people to make money with fulfillment by Amazon. It's not possible for everyone to make money in MLM. And Julie said, love it when you get on your soapbox. Thank you, Julie. Good way to lose your network. Exactly.
to say yes. And I don't get any gain whether you say yes or no to network marketing, right? Let's say in 3, 4, 5 years, you decide I found a network marketing company. It sells a product or a service that I actually have a genuine passion in. The person who I can work with, I actually really enjoy. They're going to teach me a lot. It's like free mentorship when you have an upline in network marketing, when someone introduces you, because they teach you, read this book, watch this video, do this, do that, do this on social media, build a brand here. And you're like, whoa, I'm growing as a person.
That's not free mentorship, sir. If you have to pay to get into the company to access said mentorship, and why is it so surprising that you will get some kind of guidance from your upline? In any other employment environment, you are not, like, it is not an exciting, brilliant thing that you get guidance. No, you should be getting guidance if you're in a new job. You shouldn't be paying for the guidance, but in MLM, you do pay because you have to pay a starter kit. No, making money is the reason people leave, because they are losing money. I'm not staying on a job just because of the people I meet. They're not paying my rent. It drives me a little bit bonkers when I hear, like, oh, you need to be loyal to your company and it's not just about money. No, I will be loyal to my company from the times of 8:15 to 4:30. I will do my job. I will do it well. I will produce high quality written materials, but I'm not loyal to a workplace. I am loyal to the idea of doing my job well, becoming more financially stable, trying to establish a solid financial future for myself and my husband. But in MLM, it's like you shouldn't just focus on the money. You should focus on the impact. You should focus on the relationships, on how you're changing as a person, on all the travel you get to do, on the car that you just won. It's like, no, you should focus on money, because relationships and cars don't pay your rent, don't feed your children. Sam said 30 centigrade here today. Oof. Yesterday it was 28 degrees at like 4:30 Celsius when I came home, and I was on the bike, like my bicycle. It was really hard because I crossed the bridge and then I had to go over a big hill that's hard for me in like a normal temperature day, and it was so hot and I was like dripping sweat and it sucked. It sucked, but I made it up the hill. Then I had a good drink break and then I continued on home. Looks like his dad was in La Rome, UK, and then Lifestyles International. Ooh, what is that? So interesting. So interesting. So, Frazer, it's okay for you to generalize entire categories of work, but it's not okay for anyone to generalize MLMs, right? 92 Fahrenheit here in Texas. Oof. What is that in Celsius? 92 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 33 degrees Celsius. Oof. It's 85 Fahrenheit here is that Minnesota, Kirsten? And isn't getting cooler. Isn't going to get cooler for a while. I just want rain in my neighborhood. Oh, I'm sorry it's so hot. Buddy, you're wasting your time with this bullshit. Yes, Mark, yes. It's a destructive cult. Completely agree. Completely agree.
And then it's not costing me anything to do that. So imagine if something works out. Maybe you meet someone who changes your life. Maybe you earn an extra $100, $200, $300 a month. Maybe you go to an event and it blows your mind so much that it lights a fire within you never even used to have. Maybe you grow into a person that attracts the woman or the man of your dreams. All of these things are possible when you get involved in a network marketing business. Now, again, I'm biased.
Those things are possible just like with life, I feel. I feel like you can like find what sets your soul on fire, become the person that you want your dream person to like be attracted to. You can develop into who you are just going through life. Like I've moved to several parts of the country. I've had several different kinds of jobs, lots of different unique life experiences that have molded me into who I am today. You do not need to be an MLM to mold you into who you want to be. And I know this farther down the comments, I'll get to the others. Like Julie said, I can meet the man of my dreams in MLM. You can meet the person of your dreams walking down the street. You can meet them at the mall. You can meet them at a restaurant. You don't need to be an MLM to find the love of your life. Ugh. I'm a teacher and we're already super exploited, but I love my job. MLMers try to pitch teachers all the time like we hate our jobs and want to get out, and it's insulting. We just want better conditions. They assume everyone is completely miserable in their jobs and needs a change. Not everyone wants to leave their jobs. That's a great point.
Why? Because if you cut my wrist, blood doesn't come out, network marketing does. I've grown up.
Great point. Great point. I'm more likely to stay at at employment for longer if I have a kind and respectful boss who treats me like I'm a real human and who cares about my success at work, but also in life. Yeah, that's a great point.
Up around it my entire life. I don't expect you to see it how I do. They often say that a turtle will never understand a giraffe's decision. Why? I'm a giraffe. I'm all the way up here. Why? Because I've seen the bigger picture of how network marketing can change your life and lives of people who are associated with you if you decide to do it. But right now, maybe you're at the surface level. This might be the first time you've ever heard about network marketing. Then you start to watch some YouTube videos. Then you go to an event. Then you get
I don't bleed blood. I bleed network marketing. Yeah, when you are born into a network marketing family, it's all you know for your entire childhood and adult life. I could see that. I could see how someone would say something like that and actually mean it. It's shocking to me. And it must be so hard when you are surrounded by this before your brain is fully developed, before you are a truly functioning independent adult, when you are just so impressionable. Me at 22, I was an impressionable, useless baby, even though I was of adult age. I had very limited life experiences and I was very impressionable. If someone came to me with an MLM business opportunity at 22, despite the fact that I was very intelligent and well spoken, I may or may not have fallen for it just because of where I was in my life. Turtle and giraffe. Oh boy. Oh my God. Please stop with your nonsense. Ooh, Elaine, you are in Nova Scotia. Oh my gosh, I love Nova Scotia. I love Halifax. I love Lunenburg. I love Peggy's Cove. I've done lots of travel all around Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is amazing. Nova Scotia is my favorite. Oh, there's been some wildfires in Nova Scotia recently, right? I don't know exactly where. I hope you're okay. I hope you are safe right now and all of your friends and family are safe. You need a passport. Same.
get involved. Then you go to a company event. Then you start selling the products. And then you grow into the giraffe. And then guess what will happen? You will speak to other people who don't see it like you do. And you'll realize, wow, they were who I used to be. And guess who the best people to help in this life are? The people who you used to be. Why?
So you go to one event and then you get really like ingrained in the MLM company and the MLM culture, and it starts to become your entire life. You go to events, you sell the products, you watch YouTube videos, you do you go to all the team calls, and it just becomes your whole life. It becomes your entire life, and then you start looking for people who you used to be, and that is really icky. And as DC says, twisty, because we know people are targeted when they're in vulnerable situations in MLMs. Say you are a brand new graduate, you barely have any money, and then you were targeted to join the MLM, and now you're being taught to target other young adults who just graduated who are also extremely financially vulnerable. And I think that's how victims are taught to turn around and victimize others. Oh, Elaine says you live near Boston. I've never been able to say Massachusetts. Ever since I was a kid, I could never say the state that Boston is in. That's funny. 76 here in Virginia. Nice weather. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't want to alienate my loved ones for strangers and an MLM. No, thank you. I don't want my life to be consumed by an MLM. I'm very privileged and lucky to have downtime where I can spend time with my spouse. I can watch NHL hockey. I can do streams like this on the internet and talk about pyramid schemes. And I'm very lucky to have that ability to have actual time freedom when I'm out of work. But in an MLM, all of those little things that he just talked about consume your entire life. That makes a lot of sense why MLMs are so popular in fraternity sorority life. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. It's so hard for me to say. I can't say it. Thank you, Ove. Oh, Monica, my favorite state. Do I have a favorite state? I haven't been to the United States since I was like 17. I don't think I have a favorite state. I'd say my favorite province is Nova Scotia for sure. We're almost done.
You have experience, you have stories, and you have skills as well as being able to relate to them. Okay, so I want to recommend something to you, right? And
stories don't pay my fucking bills, Frazer. They don't. Experience does nothing to feed my children. I need money to feed my children. My hypothetical children, because I don't have them.
You might not be in network marketing. If you're not in network marketing, you're still going to get some value from this. If you are in network marketing, amazing. You're going to love this. I've got a 5-day branding and social media bootcamp for network marketers, which is also going to help you establish whether these are the sort of things you want to learn. All you got to do is go to frazerbrooks.com/MLM. It's completely free. You can check it all out. Great information for you to be able to start a side hustle in network marketing, or maybe take what I teach you and go and start a different side business using the information. When you grow, you come up with ideas. When you grow, you come up with the bingo moments, the light bulb moments, the ideas that make you go, ooh, I should do this. So I hope that you've had some sort of insight into network marketing in this real basic term video. I hope that you can understand the side hustles out there that you think look attractive, maybe not be as attractive as you think. Just
MLM isn't an attractive side hustle, silly. I'd rather like mow lawns or babysit. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jennifer. I don't think I've seen you in my live before. Sorry if you've been here before. So you say 82 degrees near Minneapolis. Ooh, that's pretty good, right? Thank you for being here. I can't imagine blocking my parents or friends because they don't agree with the MLM. They have me versus them mentality. Everyone that does not agree hates you. So toxic and dangerous. Yes. I don't know what that is. Oh, is this military bases? Ooh. Right? You can't pay bills with stories. They're really all the same. Yes. Oh, Jennifer said, first time catching you live. Awesome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. This was supposed to be an Amway stream, but I couldn't do that because Reddit is private now for some reason. Love Halifax. Also great downtown, parks and gardens, beaches, architecture, music. People are way friendly. Yes, I love Atlantic Canada. Atlantic Canada is the bomb for sure. Air Force Base, Naval Air Station. Got you. I thought so. I recognize AFB, but I didn't know what NAS stood for. I'm going to let it play for the rest of the video, and then we'll wrap up.
Just because all the people make the money at the top doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because it's the same with every profession, all sports, everything in life. And I just encourage you, if you haven't already done so, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, drop us a comment whether you are in network marketing or not. Be honest with your opinions on network marketing. Be honest with the story that you have from network marketing. Let me know down below. Maybe you can check those comments out to see other people's experiences. If you have opinions and you've not been involved in network marketing, then make that clear as well. With that being said, don't forget to check out other videos that we've got going on, recommended on the channel, and I will see you next time.
If you have opinions but you've never been involved, make that clear. I haven't actually scrolled down. Let's see. I can't read this. I think I have the worst luck. I've been going for 23 years, but I have to say I love what I do. I'm not great at what I do, but I can say I'm consistent. Aw. So there's actually like a lot of people who are commenting. He usually doesn't have that many comments. He actually has a lot of comments. How can I build really big on social media, please? So sad. And it's the kind of thing that if you've never been involved, you don't get to have an opinion because you don't actually know how it works. But it's like, sir, when I first started my channel, my first ever video was a Beachbody rank video. I studied for so long. I prepare for these videos, not as much as I can, not as much as I should necessarily, but when there's more like research-based videos, I study, I research. With the Amway rank video, I spent hours preparing for that. For the average person with a little mini channel on the internet, I feel like I have a reasonable amount of knowledge. Just because I haven't been involved in MLM doesn't mean that I can't have knowledge in the topic. I haven't been to Canada in a long time. I haven't been to MLM in a long time. I haven't been to Canada since I was a kid, but I can see Canada from my apartment. And I almost went there the other day by accident. That's awesome. That's so funny. He said nothing of value. I don't remember anything. He just said, what was his point? That's a, yeah, so we'll go through it. He shared his parents' network marketing story, talked about how he saw his dad make lots of money and live a beautiful, amazing lifestyle. And then he tried to recruit him when he turned 18. He talked about his own network marketing story. I'm literally going through and remembering what he said because like I don't remember as well. He talked about how he had 300,000 customers in 5 years in network marketing and made lots of money. Then he told us a fake definition of what network marketing is. And he told us how MLM is the greatest side hustle ever because in every profession ever, only the top makes money and no one else makes money. So that's why MLM is a good side hustle. I'm suddenly really hungry. Ooh, Hudson and I went to Vancouver, BC for once, and my God, it should be illegal for a place to be that pretty. BC's beautiful. Vancouver is beautiful. Beautiful. You are right. There's a bridge to Canada near me, and there's a last exit before you can't get off. I must go to Canada. I almost didn't get off. That's funny. And I don't have a passport. Sorry, my throat made a weird noise. That's funny, though. Yeah, he learned MLM stuff when he was a fetus. He wasn't even born yet, and he was involved in the industry, right? I saw that on a Bad Drivers video. They missed it and had to turn around. That's funny. I almost went from Ontario to Quebec by accident over the border. Oh, do you live in Detroit? It happens all the time there. Yeah, maybe. But it happened in Buffalo too. I'm trying to imagine like the cities that are right on the border. Oh, you're right, Melissa. Metro Detroit. Awesome. Awesome. I live closer to Canada than the border control building here. That's funny. I like that. That's funny. All right. Yeah, fetus, I'm dead. Right? A lot of Americans are looking pretty closely at Canada now. Wonder why. Yeah. I have no desire to live in the United States, and we'll just leave it at that. I visited Vancouver in 1972, including Simon Fraser University. Cool. Hi, Christina. We are done, unfortunately. We just finished a Fraser Brooks video. I really appreciate you coming, even though we're at the very end. But if you want, you can circle back and watch the replay. No pressure, though. But thank you so much for being here. On Thursday, if the Reddit protest thing is figured out and I can access Reddit, then I am definitely going to do the Amway stream I had planned. Oh, you watch a lot of border security shows. If you make it to Canada, they'll probably just inspect you and turn you around. They catch a lot of people who have warrants that way. Nice. Nice job. Thanks. You're welcome, Panic. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So I'm not going to see you guys tomorrow, but I'll see you guys on Thursday at my normal time. Thank you so much to all these people. There's 29 people in the chat right now. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have an awesome evening. Bye.